Good morning, UUCW. Welcome to Unitarian Universalist Church West, including those of you who are in community with us virtually via live stream, something like that. We're so glad you joined us this morning. My name is Kathy White, and I am pleased to serve our congregation on your Board of Trustees. My wife Kathy and I realized this morning as we were chatting about why we are here and how did we get here, that we've been here almost 20 years. And I tell you, I was looking for spirituality and found it here. And it's beginning of the pledge, and we upped our pledge because we can never get back what all we've been given here, and grateful that we can do that. We acknowledge the history and are grateful for the privilege of living on the traditional territory of indigenous American nations who have inhabited and cared for this land and who presently reside among us. We honor their struggles and perseverance. Whoever you are, whatever your age, skin color, gender identity, and chosen beliefs, you are welcome here. Whomever you love, however you define family, whatever the cultures and languages of your ancestors and the abilities or disabilities you hold, you are welcome here. We are a joyful community, united in covenant, grounded in love, and committed to spiritual growth, inclusion, and justice. In these challenging times when authoritarian forces are causing chaos, fear, and division, our UU values call us to respond with courage and clarity through resilience and resistance. Building our resilience by bending without breaking and showing up for one another is a collective practice that we cultivate together. We strengthen it every time we remind each other that we are not alone, and that together we can build a world rooted in justice, generosity, and love. By practicing resistance, standing firmly in the belief that every person has inherent worth and dignity, and that love can be a force for real change, we choose to align ourselves with compassion, equity, and truth, even when doing so is difficult. Newcomers and visitors, there's flyers available at the foyer table to learn more about what to expect and how to connect with our church. And please also fill out the welcome side of the blue piece of paper I'm supposed to hold up and don't have, but you all have it. That was handed out to you. Those sharing slips, they are with the order of service, and leave them with the ushers. If you're watching online and want more information, please email us at visitor@uucw.org. There will be RE classes for K through 8 students who will be leaving after the Story for All Ages today. Nursery is open for children up to age 5. The worship exploration table, always a busy little place, over in the corner, has activities to help keep busy hands occupied. The service is also being shown in the community room for anyone needing to step out for any reason. Please join us for coffee, tea, and conversation after the service in the community room. You can also, you can hang out there, you can come into the sanctuary, you can find one of the rooms upstairs if you want a quieter place out in the lobby. Let's build community together. And I like to find someone I don't know and talk with them because that just enriches my own sense of fellowship here and community. The announcements accompanying today's order of service list many opportunities to get engaged in our church community. For those watching on live stream, they are also found in our e-news on our website. I'm going to call out just a few. Number 2, please visit the Earth Ministry table today in the community room. They're supporting the Citizens Climate Lobby. There's a little simple piece of paper with some boxes to check and sign to work for their cause, and those will be hand-delivered to our representatives, and you can read the details. The number 4, March donation rotation always draws a crowd. Next Sunday, if you have home decor, seasonal items you can bring or take, and both, please make note of that. All right, now let's settle in as we continue today's service with our call to worship.
Good morning. My name is Steve Frey. I am part of the worship ministry team, and we coordinate the services when our pastor, Jill, is not available. I have to say something on the side, and that is a thanks to Ruben when I saw that he was playing Daydream as our opening. I remember the first time my wife talked me into coming to UUCW. They played that song, and I looked up and I thought, there's no way they play that kind of music in a church. So thank you, Ruben. That was great. Our call to worship this morning is by Michelle LeGrave. We come to religious community from many paths and with diverse needs. If you have come here seeking comfort, may your pain be soothed. If you have come here looking for answers, may you find new questions. If you have come here seeking purpose, may your call be awakened. If you come here hoping to build a new way, may the path open before you. And now, if you please stand as you're willing and able, and let's sing. We shine our light.
Steve, we've got a chalice lighting.
I knew it would happen. Thank you. I wondered what that whole paragraph was about. It's like, oh, man. See, the song did it. That's what happened. Please join me in reading the words that are found in your order of service called I Breathe. I breathe in the warmth of this light, its glow filling the spaces where fear and doubt reside. I breathe out the tension I carry. I release what no longer serves me. I breathe in the strength of our community, a sanctuary of diverse voices and shared purpose. I breathe out the urge to go it alone. I embrace the power of togetherness. I breathe in the courage to speak truth, even when it trembles on my lips. I breathe out the silence that holds me back. I make space for honesty and justice. I breathe in the hope of transformation, knowing we are here to build and to heal. I breathe out despair, trusting that change is born in small acts of love. As we light this chalice, may each breath remind us of the sacred rhythm of life, the pulse of creation, and the power we hold to shape the world around us. And now, please rise as you're willing and able, and let's sing together, We Shine Our Light. It's the green sheet.
We shine our light in search of hope. We shine our light in search of hope. Each path is our own, but we're not alone. We shine our light in search of hope. We give our heart in search of love. We give our heart in search of love. Each path is our own, but we're not alone. We give our heart in search of love. We speak our mind in search of truth.
While I introduce myself, I invite the young people, especially over here. There's a glare on the screen. You're going to see the pictures a lot better if you come on forward on the floor here. You can even bring a pillow with you if you like. My name is Dave Cicero. Pronouns I use are he and him. I'm the Director of Lifespan Religious Education here at UU Church West. I found a book this week. It's about longing. It's about hoping, dreaming for what might come tomorrow, whether we're in search of hope, love, truth, peace. May we find it in our lives. This book is called Tomorrow, Most Likely. It's by Dave Eggers and illustrated by Lane Smith, published by Chronicle Books. Tomorrow, most likely, there will be a sky. And chances are it'll be blue. Tomorrow, most likely, there will be a squirrel. Chances are his name is Stu. Tomorrow, most likely, there will be a meal. Chances are it will be brown. Tomorrow, most likely, there will be a door that leads to the world where people are found. Tomorrow, most likely, there will come a song through the half-open window of a slow-moving car. Tomorrow, most likely, there will be a plane flying high and white and fast and far. Tomorrow, most likely, something won't rhyme. Tomorrow, most likely, you'll touch a bright bug, green and red and looking at you. Tomorrow, most likely, the bug will seem worried. He's missing a friend. His friend's name is Stu. Tomorrow, most likely, you'll smell the good smell of an unseen flower you can't quite name. Tomorrow, most likely, you'll pick up a stone, striped like a spider web, or maybe like a brain. Tomorrow, most likely, you'll see something strange. You'll hear something odd. You'll touch something gooey. You'll meet Cousin Todd. You might ride a whale. You could eat a cloud. You might write a song and sing it too loud. There are mountains of time and oceans of faces, canyons of color, and skies full of places. Tomorrow, most likely, will be a great day because you are in it. And Stu is okay. And that is the end. Kind of enigmatic. I'm not sure what to make of that story, but we're not sure what to make of what's coming tomorrow either. We can't really know, can we? Yep. And now is the time that children will have a chance to go to the religious education classes. Fawn has agreed to light our lantern and lead us out. And so those of you going out would please come forward and follow Fawn and the lantern, and we'll all meet outside the sanctuary. It's on the table. Look on the table. Just push the on button. Hey, Desi, can you help Fawn? I think you've done this before. Yeah. There you go. And if the rest of you can please join me in singing. As you go, may joy surround you. As you go, go in peace. Know our love is with you always. As you go, as you go, as you go, may joy surround you. As you go, go in peace. Know our love is with you always. As you go, as you go.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark Steinberg. I'm reading an untitled reading from Mr. Rogers. Here's a gift you may not have expected. It's a gift for you to give yourself. Sometime in your day, today, try to turn off all the noises you can around you and give yourself some quiet time. In the silence, let yourself think about something, or, if possible, think about nothing. Most of us have so few moments like that in our lives. There's noise everywhere. There are some places we can't even escape it. Television and radio are probably the worst culprits. They are very seductive. It's so tempting for some people to turn on the television set or the radio when they first walk into a room or get in the car, to fill any space with noise. I wonder what some people are afraid might happen in the silence. Some of us must have forgotten how nourishing silence can be. That kind of solitude goes by many names. It may be called meditation, or deep relaxation, quiet time, or downtime. In some circles, it may even be criticized as daydreaming. Whatever it's called, it's a time away from outside stimulation, during which inner turbulence can settle, and we have a chance to become more familiar with ourselves. How many times have you noticed it's the little quiet moments in the midst of life that seem to give the rest extra special meaning?
I'm going to give you a recipe for resilience. This recipe has been tweaked over time, so you can adjust it as necessary. Sometimes it yields more servings than anticipated. Sometimes it needs a little bit more of this ingredient or that. It comes from generations who have gone before us, and I've added my own flavor along the way. A recipe for resilience. 1 part courage, 2 parts tears of failure and doubt, 1 part deep listening, one part each of both silence and laughter, a dash of trust, a pinch of wonder, a heaping scoop of naps and snacks. In a separate bowl, mix together family, friends, and those who challenge you to be your best, those with whom you disagree. Add slowly to the larger pot. Add a bay leaf for, well, whatever it is bay leaves do. And let simmer for as long as you need, which is often longer than you realize or anticipate. Keep the heat at an even temperature, hot enough to cook throughout, but not so hot it burns the bottom. It can be served at room temperature, warm, or even cold if necessary. You can serve it alongside your favorite soft blanket, or your dog, or your cat, or some other soft item. Make it often, share with others. Hold on to the leftovers. You'll need them after a long day that challenges your soul. Deb.
Good morning. Can you hear me okay? All right. We now enter a time of sharing of joys and sorrows that touch our individual lives, a ritual way we express how we touch and are touched by one another. In a moment, you'll be invited to come to the microphone to share your joy or concern. If you have something you'd rather not share aloud, you may use the QR code in the order of service. It's on the back of the announcements page, or the share side of the yellow slip to write it down. Please raise your hand if you need something to write with. For those joining us from home and for anyone during the week ahead, you can use the link in our weekly e-news to let us know what is happening in your life and in your heart. Please remember that what is shared here today is held in confidence by those gathered in this moment. It will not appear in the posted video of the service or be included in our e-news. As you come forward to speak, I will light a candle for you. After each sharing, I invite us all to respond together. We hold you in love. You may form a line to the side. Come. I'd like to light the first candle for the people of Iran and all of the countries that were affected by the military actions taken and around all those surrounding countries, many of them, yesterday. We hold you in love. And one last candle for those joys and concerns not shared, but held deep in our hearts. We hold you in love. Now please remain seated and we'll sing together, Becoming. The words are printed on the purple insert.
I am who I'm becoming. I am all I have done. I am what I am dreaming. I'm We are dreaming, we've only just begun.
It's a day like any other. You wake up, you get out of bed, you use the bathroom, you make your morning cup of coffee or tea. And as you sit down to enjoy it, you open the news app and you see the headline in big capital font. Climate disaster solved. World leaders and scientists successfully collaborate to ensure all inhabitants are safe and existence will continue in harmony with the earth for millions of years. How do you feel? What happens in your body? Perhaps you are shocked, incredulous, guarded. This must be a prank. This can't be true. And yet, for the purposes of this exercise, stay with the vision, the idea that it is true. This has happened. How do you feel in your body? For me, my shoulders fall about 3 inches. I lose what I call my earrings. I immediately feel like crying in a good way. Tension and fear I didn't even realize I was carrying in my neck, my belly, my back releases. Everything cramped and constricted softens. My heart fills with gratitude and relief. Images of my children and grandchildren flash behind closed eyes. Safe, safe. I think, oh my God, safe. As I stay with the vision, I become aware of how much longing I've been holding for a different reality than the one we live in. When I open my eyes, I feel a wave of sadness that this was just imagination. But strangely, I also feel better. Even though nothing has changed outside, my body doesn't seem to have gotten the memo. My heart feels open and tender. My shoulders stay relaxed. Instead of my normal low-burn anxiety buzzing underneath everything, I feel more energy and clarity from living just that short time inside the vision of a solved climate crisis. In times of grief, fear, and chaos like the one we're living through, we need many things. We need organizing frameworks so we act wisely. We need community care. We need ways to regulate our nervous systems and breathe through fear and despair. We also need to open to our desires and longings even when they feel vulnerable to admit. We need visions of the future, even if they feel light years away. Why? Because unlike anxiety, longing is generative. It opens the heart and body. It creates a groove in the brain that says life can be otherwise. It fires up creativity and clarifies where we want to go. Longing can cause trouble when it tips into grasping. a little desperation. I must have that or I won't be okay. But if we soften our grip on outcomes while leaning into the physical feeling of desire itself, we can use our dreams and hopes to guide us forward and give the mind a break from non-stop anxiety and rage. How do we open to longing? Ask yourself, what do I really want? What do I long for? And then listen. The theme for this month is pay attention. Don't judge what comes up, even if it feels selfish, superficial, or impossible. Let the desire bloom if it feels like there's something deeper underneath. Gently ask, is there another desire below this one? Usually this leads to a small number of very human desires: to belong, to be loved, to matter, to be safe. Next, imagine the thing you desire actually comes to pass. Don't worry if it's unlikely. For the length of this meditation, let it be true. What do you feel? What do you see, smell, taste? Where do sensations arise in your body? Can you dwell there and let your body taste the pleasure of the vision? Elite athletes have known the power of this practice for years. If we watch the Olympics, it was right there in front of us. Research shows that when they visualize themselves making baskets or landing difficult moves, performance improves. I got a kick out of watching them, and all of them with their eyes closed, and they were almost doing a silent dance. When they imagine success, they create neural pathways for the body to follow. Similarly, the best-selling science fiction writer Octavia Butler wrote diary entries describing her successes as if they had already happened. It's kind of like the stories of the 7-year-old kids that wrote a note to themselves saying, I will be, and it happens. Octavia wrote, I am a best-selling writer. Both books and stories win prizes and awards, and indeed, she was, and they did. Of course, dreams and longings aren't enough on their own to win medals, publish books, or create a just world. Fantasizing isn't a substitute for action. But without regularly touching into our longings, we risk burning out or tuning out in the face of the overwhelming challenges of our lives and our world. What do you most want for yourself, for your loved ones, for our world? May we all have the courage to dream it up and then build it into existence. May it be so. Split the plate. No problem.
Okay. UECW Church West, UU Church West Split the Plate program is a ministry of outreach and generosity. Each month, we share half of all undesignated offerings with a nonprofit organization that helps us live our Unitarian Universalist values, pursue social justice, and serve our wider community. Our Split the Plate partner for March is Franciscan Peacemakers, a tax-exempt nonprofit whose mission is to provide a compassionate presence to women engaged in prostitution on Milwaukee's streets. Their work begins by building trust with women whose lives have often been shaped by trauma, abuse, sex trafficking, and poverty. Over time, these relationships can open the door to safer and more sustainable paths forward. Once that trust is established, women may choose to enter the Clare community, opened in 2014. There, residents spend up to 2 years in a supportive environment while helping operate a small social enterprise, gaining skills and confidence as they work toward new futures. While we are not selling their bath and body products today, we invite you to support this impactful social enterprise through your donation, from their street outreach efforts to their community-based business initiatives. You can support the Franciscan Peacemakers' work by dropping something in the offering basket, or go to UUCW's website, donate tab, and select Split the Plate from the menu provided. Or you can text or mail your donation using the information found here on the screen. And we thank you most sincerely for your support.
Please join me in reading the offering dedication found in your order of service. To the work of this community, which is to ground ourselves in love and joy, and to act for inclusion and justice, we dedicate ourselves and these our offerings.
Before I present our scheduled reading, I'd like to offer this remembrance from Amanda Gorman, for Alex Jeffrey Pretty. We wake with no words, just woe and wound. Our own country shooting us in the back is not just brutality, it's jarring betrayal, not enforcement, but execution. A message: love your people, and you will die. Yet our greatest threat isn't the outsiders among us, but those among us who never look within. Fear not those without papers, but those without conscience. Know that to care intensively, united, is to carry both pain-dark horror for today and a profound, daring hope for tomorrow. We can feel we have nothing to give and still beloved this world, wanting, trembling to change. If we cannot find words, may we find the will. If we ever lose hope, may we never lose our humanity. The only undying thing is mercy, the courage to open ourselves like doors, hug our neighbor, and save one more bright, impossible life. And now, hopefulness in bad times, from You Can't Be Neutral on a Moving Train by Howard Zinn. To be hopeful in bad times is not just foolishly romantic. It is based on the fact that human history is a history not only of cruelty, but also of compassion, sacrifice, courage, kindness. What we choose to emphasize in this complex history will determine our lives. If we see only the worst, it destroys our capacity to do something. If we remember those times and places, and there are so many, where people have behaved magnificently, this gives us the energy to act, and at least the possibility of sending this spinning top of a world in a different direction. And if we do act, in however small a way, we don't have to wait for some grand utopian future. The future is an infinite succession of presents. And to live now as we think human beings should live, in defiance of all that is bad around us, is itself a marvelous victory. Now, let us rise in body and or spirit and sing together Wherever You Go. The words are printed on the gray insert.
Wherever you go, go with grace. Wherever you go, go with grace. You are loved, you belong. You are loved, you belong. Go with grace. Go with grace. Wherever you may be in life, grace. Wherever you go, find your truth. Wherever you go, find your truth. You are loved, you belong. You are loved, you belong. Find your truth. Find your truth. Wherever you may be in life, truth. Wherever you go, always dream. Wherever you go, always dream. You are loved, you belong. You are loved, you belong. Always dream. Always
their words to extinguish the chalice and close our service are Here and Beyond These Walls by Craig Rowland. As we extinguish this chalice flame, may the warmth of its light remain within us, guiding our steps and our hearts. Let us carry forward the strength of this community, the courage to speak truth, and the hope that transformation is possible. In each breath we take, may we remember that the work of love, justice, and healing is ours to continue, both here and beyond these walls. Go in peace with the light of this gathering to illuminate your way.